Nation, what's going on? Young Lincoln here. Now, I want to talk about some disturbing news. Now, this happened 2 or 3 days ago, and in South Carolina, basically, Officer Ben Fields, school officer, he manhandled a 16-year-old girl who refused to give up her cell phone in the classroom. Now, don't get me wrong, it was kind of wrong for this. It was wrong on both sides. The 16-year-old girl shouldn't have been, rebellious and different things like that. She could have. You need to understand to be submissive to your teachers. These kids in this generation need to learn how to respect authority. Okay, now I'm just saying that if she would have not give up her, if she would have gave up her cell phone, just listen, I'm gonna just use my cell phone in class. I mean, not in classroom, just in the cafeteria or after school. Maybe that situation would have progressed, but I'm kind of thank God it did because now it kind of exposed the darkness of some people, especially the officer Ben Fields. Now I'm not judging him, but based on my records and based on my research and CNN, Officer Ben Fields, he was like I say, he was a football coach. They say he was a good role model. He received the Excellence Award last year. Okay, and also too, he was a football coach. It's given like that. And so a lot of people, a lot of kids looked up to him, but according to his past, he had two lawsuits. Excessive battery, assault. And it really kind of brought that out. I guess it was in his spirit. And I feel sad for the little girl, man. I know she was in CNN explaining her situation because it was an 18-year-old too that decided not to give up her cell phone, but the 18-year-old wasn't the victim. And so, everybody decided, she was like, hey, put your phones out, take your phones out, record because it was going to escalate. Now, we understand that the history of the police brutality, not even just going on with black people, but human history in general, man. It's like they feel like they can do what they want to do and just get away with it. Okay. And that's really not the case. So now he's fired. And also you got Don Lemon, his attorney, he's fired too. He's just trying to justify the fact that he was right. Now listen, if I was the, school officer, I'm like, listen, ma'am, I'm give you another warning. Please listen to the teacher. Put up your cell phone now. Now, if she refused to do that like twice or three times, then I'll probably, grab her and escort her to the outside the classroom. I won't manhandle her. I won't slam her down because at the end of the day, you got to look into the future. Like that's somebody's daughter, that's somebody's cousin or even niece. You can't do certain things. You got to look towards the future. He was reacting more to his emotions, and it got the best of him, and therefore he let his anger cast down on him, and now he's suffering different consequences as well. So, would it send him to the principal office, probably get her suspended or give her a detention. It's different ways to handle situations, man. You can't be reenacting and reinforcing the slave mentality of just violence all the time. Now, what you have to not conceive she was posed as a threat, but this is a little 16-year-old girl. It's a huge guy. You could have, been a leader and been very more excessive about this, handling this situation. Now you create a huge war. Now you're making even not only just officers have a bad rep, but you just really embarrassed that school and the whole district, maybe the whole state of South Carolina. So people don't think about that, but they think about short term stuff. So and this is the type of world we live in, man. And when I was in school back in the day in 2010, yeah, we had school officers too, but I really couldn't remember them beating on people like that. They was really, I mean, they might have to, manhandle them a little bit, but they wasn't beating them. They used to send them to detention in school. So we used to really listen. Me and kids wasn't rebellious at this time. Now, that was before, like, that's when the internet was really bumping. Well, it was already bumping. I ain't that old, but that's when, Instagram, Twitter, that's when before people was been obsessed with their phones. I hope this be a life learning lesson, man. Like, it's just you just gotta sometimes, it's a time and place for everything. And it's unfortunate this had to lead to her, our reputation. I'm pretty sure she was a little embarrassed, but at the same time, I'm just blessed and happy that she hadn't go to the hospital. This could have been a lot worse. There's a lot of officers out here, man. They don't care. And it's sad. It's really nothing we can do about it in the public. It's funny that the president of the United States or our government is really not addressing these situations, but it continues to fund money for wars and all this stuff. They want you to be bombarded with this campaign election, but at the same time, what does these people represent? We have to think outside the box. Okay, what are we voting for? What is this system that we supporting that doesn't care for our needs, to care for the middle class, or care for the other people? It's really to feed the elites. So that's a whole nother video. But like I said, this is just my opinion. I think they were both wrong, and it could have been addressed in a whole totally different way. It could have been. Now it's escalating. Now it's on him. So I'll be down, like I said, if he gets another job or whatever, man. Like I said, I believe in forgiveness, but at the same time, though, you reap what you sow. You have to suffer the consequence for your actions, whether it's good or bad. Okay. So it's your boy on Lincoln here, man. You guys continue to subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm about to get out of here. Some work to do. More videos coming up soon. And thank you. Deuces.